security guard. He's really, really tall. He's just like, "Arr!" I'm like, why is he barking? Is he barking? Who is he barking at? Not me. Hey guys, this video is totally unplanned. I was actually going to post another video today, mall haul, and I decided to watch the video before I posted it, as you should. And I noticed that I looked pretty disgusting, pretty much like Donkey from Shrek. And I'm not gonna post that video because I have dignity. Not gonna post that video. So I decided to make this video. It's gonna be pretty random. It's going to be about my experiences skipping. Now I have skipped more times than I'm going to talk about, but I'm going to talk about some funny experiences that have happened whilst skipping. So let's get started. So the first experience that I'm going to be telling you guys, and I'm sorry, I'm on my selfie stick. This is just okay. So the first experience that I'm going to tell you guys is actually when I decided to skip with my friend Maria, and she's actually just moved from Colombia at the time, and she doesn't speak very good English, but I speak Spanish, so I got along pretty well with her, and we had the same geometry class together. So me and Maria hated that class. I hate that class still. She actually left back to Colombia, and she left me over here. Why did you take me with you, girl? If you're watching this, take me with you. And she left me with that class, and it's horrible. I hate the teacher. I hate everything in that class. I just don't like. And that day we were just too fed up. There was a test, and we were just like, you know what? Okay, we're gonna skip. We're gonna skip. We're gonna do it. So I texted her like the period before, and she was all for it. She was just like, you know what? We're skipping. That's it. We're going. So we actually meet up by the stairs before going to that class, and she brought friends. She brought like 2 friends, and I'm just like, oh, okay. So we're a group. I didn't know this. So we decide that we're not gonna stick around school because we might get caught. So what we decide to do, as smart people that we are, we decide to actually get out of school. Dun dun dun. And what we do actually is there's kind of like these gates. The PE section of my school, like for physical education, PE, whatever. To go to the PE section, there's some gates, and then after like the football field, there's some gates over there, and you can actually go out, like, and it's never closed. Like, it's never locked. So what we did was we walked all of that. We were just like, oh my God, there's someone looking at me. Someone is looking at me. I don't know who it is, but it's someone. But we actually did make it. We made it all the way through that courtyard, and we actually opened the doors, and we were free. So we just ended up going to this restaurant that was kind of close, and we didn't bring money. Actually, I was the only one that brought money. And I brought an ice cream. I bought an ice cream. I remember it. It was good. And we just sat down there and just talked. We climbed a tree, and it was pretty fun. We were just like, you know what? We're baller. We'll baller our collar. We made it. We made it. We skipped. So everything was going so smoothly. Nobody caught us. Nobody even suspected us, even though the guy at the restaurant kept looking at us for some reason. And keep that in mind because it comes up. Then we actually, we were kind of bored at some point because we were just like, wow, we've been here like the whole time. Like, what are we gonna do? So we decided to go back to school. It's like, okay, I'm following your lead. I'm following it. So we go, and we're walking through the back, and we're walking, and we're walking. We're just like, everything's going smoothly. Everything's going fine. We're going in. So while we're going in, the security guards at my school are freaking assholes. All of them are assholes. They think that they're working for Obama. They're working for Obama. Yep, that's what they think they're doing. They think that they're working for Obama. All they do is literally, like, they wear their suits and they're just like, you over here, you over here. You're going to the office. No questions asked. You're coming to the office. And then it's just like, bro, you're a school security guard. Calm down. So as we're walking back, this really, really big security guard, he's really, really tall, He's just like, "Ooh, ooh, ooh." I'm like, why is he barking? Is he barking? Who is he barking at? Is he barking at me? Turns out he was barking at us. He says, "Come here, come here, come here." I'm like, why? He's just like, I don't want to hear it. You're going to the office. So he legitimately sends us straight to the office. First he questioned us like, where were you? And the girls, they acted like they didn't speak English. And I'm the only one that actually did speak English. So like actually spoke to him in English. I was just like, oh, we just came to school. We just came to like turn in homework to the teachers because we're not gonna be here or something like that. And I'm just like, okay, yeah. And the girls were like, ay, no sé, hola. Like they just spoke Spanish. And then he took us to the office, and the guy there, he talks to us, he like, where were you guys? And then that's when I started to speak Spanish only, and I was just like, no inglés. We don't, like, I started to act like I didn't speak English as well. And the guy was there, the guy that heard me speak English, he was like, yeah, he does. I'm like, oh, no. And all of the people like gathered us, and then a real security with a cop car came. Like he was there, and he was just like, yeah, I got my buddy over there. He contacted us or whatever that you guys were there. So that's why the guy was looking at us. That's why. So, anyways, in the end, I stepped in, like, and I was just like, oh no. We just came, and I made up this whole story about how we came to turn in a project or whatever, and how we didn't even come that day when they could have just checked the logs and knew that we were there. They didn't. They just let us, and then what they did was they told the security guard to accompany us to each classroom that we had to go to for the homeworks. I didn't have any. So we just made up some random classrooms and just went to them. One of them, the teacher wasn't even my teacher. She was just like, who are you? And I was like, oh yeah, I have homework for you. No. Like, it was horrible. And yeah. And the girls actually got off the hook. We all got off the hook. It was really funny at the moment. The last story I'm going to be telling you guys about my skipping adventures is actually a little bit ago when I decided to skip my Spanish class with my friend. And we actually met up outside again. We actually went to that same restaurant. But then we saw cops like rolling the station, so we're just like, we're going back. So we went back and we were just like, oh, we'll just skip in the inside of the school. So what we ended up doing is we just went through the schools, and the lights were out for some reason. So the hallways looked like The Walking Dead. And we just started roaming the hallways, just finding for a teacher that we can skip in. We were like, oh, let's hope that there's a sub that they won't know our names and we can just skip in there. So my friend knew a class to go into. And we just entered this random classroom, and we were just, there was a sub, and there was this Indian sub. No racism here. There was this Indian, she's like, what's your name? I'm like, we're like, she's like, what? We're like, she's like, oh, search your name on the roster. I'm like, okay. I just circled a random name that I think had already signed in. It was like Louis or something. She's like, Louis, okay, sit down. And then my friend did the same thing, and we just stayed there the whole class. She was staring at us the whole class. That sub, like, you're not here. Then she called roll. And we didn't know our names. Like, we didn't know which name we picked. So we're just like, yeah, that's me. And then I think that the guy was there. The actual guy was there. So he said, that's me at the same time. And I kind of just played it off like, oh, no, I didn't know, no. So it was just random. We ended up doing work for that teacher, and it was a 9th grade class. It wasn't 10th grade. So, yeah. It was crazy. I do like school, and I do my homework and all that stuff, and I work, and I go to school. But from time to time, I like to skip just to like have a little break, you know? Sundays and Saturdays are not my only break sometimes. But anyways, thank you guys for watching this video. I know it wasn't as awesome as other videos, but there's gonna be a really cool video next Monday that you guys should look forward to. And I'm meeting actually Joey soon, so that video is coming up soon as well. And make sure you guys tune in and make sure you guys like this video, comment down below what you want to see next, and subscribe and share and favorite and all that stuff. And I will see you guys on my next video. Make sure to not skip.